Campaign! First song. We should start with this probably. Cecilia Stoutheart, the young Baroness of the Barony of Stoutheart, must face enemies within and without to hold on to her power and protect the people. Stoutheart will stand. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I like this map. Comfrey, isn't that like a plant? Probably, huh? In the year 593 AA, young Cecilia Stoutheart, Grumpy, rose to Baroness after the untimely death of her father. When ore shipments from Barkspur, from Barkspur's rich mines go missing and rumors of bandits are brought to the new ruler, Cecilia leads a small force to investigate the missing resources and restore lawfulness to the barony. Cool. There she is. Cecilia Stoutheart, the new Baroness of the Barony of Stoutheart. Well, then we did read that before. Is she really the Baroness of the Barony of Stoutheart? And her name is Stoutheart. Was on her way to the quarries of Flint Hills. All shipments of stone from this region, had stopped, and she was determined to find out why. She suspected an uprising of bandits and peasants and had already sent troops to the region to restore order. There you go. That's how it looks. It's a mix of pixelated graphics here, old schooly, and the overlay seems high resolution. Save here. It's a turn-based tactical / kingdom management. Click the right mouse button to set a destination. Right click again to confirm. As a wielder, also interact with locations. What's a wielder? Wielders. Ah, the guys with the flags. Basically armies, I guess. So, 5 offense, 10 defense, level 1, experience 0, movement 12, skills guard and command, status human. Double click, wielder sheet. Yeah, if it's a character, you can also call it character. That's alright. This way you can check skills, powers, inventory, equipment, modifiers. Skills are abilities that you gain as you level up. Powers are awarded, and that's level 8, 16, 24, and they are important. Upgrade or gain a new one. They are more powerful versions of skills, basically. You can only have 2 powers at the maximum level of 2. Artifacts. Attributes. These 2 attributes are only for the wielder. The rest also affects the troops. There are lots of different modifiers. Cool. Like this. A bit more in depth than Heroes of Might and Magic, for example, where you don't have these specific resistances. You have the other stats, so. Temporary. Guard. A strong shield or fast feet. Survival is the most important part of fighting. Your troops gain melee resistance. That's a skill. The powers would be down here to maximum. Temporary effects like from shrines and such probably. Order +1. Sadly, if I hover over order, I don't see what that is. Bring 3 troops because you have 3 command. Okay, we've got 2 troops currently. How are we switching from here to troop management? Ah, here. Alright. Well, maybe we just play for a bit. The gallows. Okay, on the map we're gonna go this way. Death comes to all some sooner than others. We learned something. Aurelian milestone. +2 movement. Awesome. WASD moves the map. That's pretty good. And we came figure out something. What's that? A dead commander. The dead commander wore Stoutheart colors and the distinctive sign of the Corvus Reserves. Stolen ore was one thing, but an uprising against Stoutheart troops was more serious. Don't have any more movement points. You see how many experience points you need for the next level. This is order here. Order controls and enhances the skills of creatures who carry essence. Alright. I get order from troops here. Yes. Carrying essence. Hey. Yielded. We gotta end the turn, maybe. Let's research. Alright, okay. Cool. So we're not doing any research at the moment, we're just running about as we are here. End the turn. I have to confirm that, okay. Ah, it shows, it was showing a question mark there. I thought there was something interesting. But I think maybe it was just showing the end of the turn. Ah, it seems to pick the shortest route. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it is. Also a bit different. Earlier it was showing something here. But that's gone now. You can see a movement range if you press the Alt key. But yeah, Badger, it is. Welcome in, by the way. I was annoyed earlier because the friggin' OBS capturing is a complete mess today. Some wounded soldiers appeared from the forest and snapped to attention. This was Cecilia's Corvus Reserves, and they had clearly seen combat recently. Hail, Baroness. The Corvus Reserves await your command. Lieutenant, you've seen some combat. What's the situation and status of the mines? Our scouts detected hostiles about, milady. The gold mine to the south has been seized by rebels. We also encountered an unexpectedly well-armed force at Flint Hills to the west. We took heavy casualties and were forced to retreat. How well armed? These aren't peasants with tools and knives. They have crossbows and swords. And bannerless knights ride with them. Well, this is no peasant uprising. Someone thinks we weak and seeks to take advantage of my father's death to steal more than a few shipments of ore. We must uphold the laws and show them the error of their ways. Gather the troops, we march for Flint Hills. Decide what troops you want to move to your wielder. More footmen? I'm gonna take more rangers. Maximum. And then, can we put them... Yeah, okay, you can go up to 20, but it's 3 types of units, and then up to 20 each. Right. But yeah, it's heroes and then some. Let's check out how much different it is. It certainly is absolutely inspired by Heroes of Might and Magic and similar games like King's Bounty, Disciples, maybe. Yeah, those. Celestial ore, ancient amber, glimmer weave, wood, stone, and gold are the resources here for now. Well, of course we're going to take back the gold mine. Soldiers are camped here. They can be pillaged for gold, or the soldiers can be recruited when they return. I'll take 6 rangers. Yeah, no, go 11. There's our remaining movement up here. A waterfall. Resting for a while by this waterfall invigorates the troops. We've got +3 movement for 3 rounds. Threat is unknown. And you see an area where they are engaged. Stand down. This mine belongs to the barony of Stoutheart. It belongs to me. We will do no such thing. You would be wise to go back to your castle and prepare for a storm. Whoops. The only storm gathering here is me. Prepare yourselves. Troop deployment. There is elevation. Something that's not a thing in Heroes. But Age of Wonders, for example, that works with high ground. Not sure about King's Bounty. I don't think so. And Disciples, I couldn't tell you at the moment. Ranged troops can target any enemy within their range. Within their deadly range, they will inflict double damage. There's no line of sight. The only limit is how far their weapons reach. High ground increases their range, though. Enemy troops, they will be placed on the color tiles on the right side of the battlefield. We'll see that in a minute. Can withdraw without any penalty. If the enemy engages you, there's no possibility to withdraw. Ah. There's auto-resolve if you want. A dead wielder can be revived. Soldiers are dead forever. So this is where the enemies would spawn. And I will definitely... Oh, I can't go up there. I can't place both my archers on elevated ground. They probably have archers there. Alright, okay. Yeah. Good. Do it like this. Many militia. 11 to 25. Threat level. Easy. Okay, let's go. The heroes are not present on the battlefield, but they are spellcasters. Battle order is on the bottom. So it's my swordsmen, and then they've got 3 crossbowmen. Crap. Full display with the left click. Whenever a troop gets a turn, the wielder will gain essence for spellcasting. Alright, okay. So they found a new name for heroes and mana. Okay, I guess. Obstacles can be cleared. High ground is also effective for melee combat. Yes. Opportunity attacks. If you move into an enemy troop's melee range, their zone of control, and then try to move within, through, or leave that area, the enemy troop will perform a free attack. Not on entering it. Upon moving within it, through it, or leaving it. Yes. Cool. Combat looks good. I like that. So, the current turn order would be the footmen here, and then they are highlighted. Those guys, then those, then those. And then it's going to be our shooter up there, and then our shooter down there. I can't really reach them. Their deadly range is probably the red. I guess. And they this here around the unit is the zone of control. And then that's their maximum range where they don't do much damage, and their standard range, which is the inner dotted line, I guess. So we'll not step on that one. We'll go here. And end our turn. We don't have a defend option or anything like that. Bells. They cost essence. And your troops generate it, which is an interesting idea. Right? I've never seen that before. You can also gain it from other sources, but troops are your most important source. Quick bar is auto-populated. You can manually choose. Each time you take a turn with your troops in battle, you will gain essence of the type. Yes. Each troop gives you one or more. A stack with 3 militia units will give you 1 order essence. If you, before battle, split it up into 3 stacks, each gives you 1 essence. Yeah, so another good reason to split up troops. Ah, that was the most important tutorial page today. So far. So as soon as we got 4 order, we can cast Quicken. And for 5 we can cast Protection. And there's Pacify and Rally. 12. And the others are combined costs that we can't afford because we're only generating order. Cool. Oh, he went downstairs. Damn, they are fast. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so it automatically puts the available spells here. So we would probably kill all of them. Deadly range. High ground. That's their deadly range. I wonder what the other red circle is then. Right, our deadly range is against other high ground targets, our own high ground bonus is gone. Nice. Momentum. I would like to see the battle log permanently. Always show. Show wielder movement range. I think that is neat to have. Co-op play is experimental, but it's something they want to do. Right, it's our other archer. Can we scroll through this? No. That would be good to have. Because they did move fast. Yeah, let's get that one. Heals up. Now we have we could try to give them initiative so they act earlier. Yes. Nice. So now they moved up in the turn order here, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna take the disadvantage of fighting uphill. Yes. Smash him. And shoot them. That's it for them. You're on low ground. Can I move and shoot? Yes. Interesting. The mana generation thing is cool. Or essence generation. Confirm. Well, we lost 3. Level up. Class-based skills. The level circle. Alright, yeah. Oh, we can pick one of 3. We gain movement plus... Oh no, we don't. That's the bonus from the waterfall. Okay, cool. 10% more melee resistance for the troops, or 10 melee offense, or bring 4 troops with in your army. 4 troops. Nah. The thing is though, I've got so many rangers at the moment that these are not super helpful. Yeah, okay, we never know when we pick up more peeps. Or we could, you know, further split up, or I would probably move them on one slot. Alright, we're out of movement points. We have the ore mine. I could do with another sound effect. See, this is kind of helpful to see the movement range, then you don't need to guess. No time for resting. Oh, we visited that already. Okay, fair enough. Up we go. That ends our turn. And we are looking this way. Are you? Tribute to order. Cecilia was no ordinary commander. She was a wielder and could draw upon the essence of her troops to weave mighty spells. As she touched the old tribute to order, she felt its essence empower her. That power would be needed in the battles ahead. Walking this old battlefield inspires caution. More defense, less offense for the next battle. Okay. So many cool things to discover. It could do with more sound. I wonder, like ambient effects. The fighting sounds were relatively loud compared. An old camp. Yeah, we could do with some more units. Crossbow militia. They can shoot and then they need to reload for a turn. Alright. Oh, nice. A large camp. Footmen. Yeah, they join this stack automatically. Armor. Oh, we've got an artifact. An Archer's Gambison. 4 defense extra. Cool. Loot. The Shrine of Aurelia. Hundreds of years ago, the Empire of Aurelia spanned the whole world. Statues of the Empress can still be found spread across Arleon, and many folks speak dreamingly of the golden years. Ah. All more movement and initiative. Alright, now we own a building, which we can zoom to. That's good. Yeah, this is good. Okay. User interface is doing fine so far. We can go this far and then we need to end our turn. Let's follow the road. Friendlies. Maybe. Erected barricades and a small force of armed peasants block the road west. You best be gone, young Stoutheart. Flint Hills are free lands now. Uh-oh. Free? Free to be attacked by bandits and pillaged by other baronies. Who will protect you people? You yourself? Why not? As you can see, we're armed quite well. I can see that, but I caution you to think carefully before your next actions. Put down your weapons and answer my questions and I'll be merciful, or stand unlawfully against me and my sword will deliver justice. Now, who armed you? One of good intentions. I've seen stout at mercy when old Lord Hammond was decapitated by your father. Now turned back. Brings me no pleasure to turn my sword upon my subjects, but unlawful acts will not be tolerated because I am a paladin. Oh, 26 to 50, huh? Right, let's see. We have 2 elevated positions. Enemies will be here, here, and there. Yeah, they will support them. And they will probably be able to take care of at least that one. Alright, let's go. Second battle. Initiative looks good. Very high ground here. That should work as a defense. Question is, how much movement do we have? 4. So if we stand here next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, we will not reach them. So I think charging is in order, but I'll go here instead of there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we can reach them. Still. No button mash. Right. Initiative increase is not necessary. Right, now we see the damage. 8 to 12. Outside of the range, so we shoot them. Good job. Oh, look at that. 6 to 9. And if we go forward... Shields up. Now let's see, if we cast +1 movement, we should reach them. Yes. And they are reloading. Knock arrows. They're out of range, so if I go here, I lose range damage, right? I'm not sure why that's the case. Probably because we're moving. I should stay there. They have reloaded and we should be able to reach him. Yes. Easy. Easy peasy. Without losses on the second one. Glorious slaughtering of peasants. Wait, what? Got some gold. Right, let's see. Oh, we got 1 extra movement and some XP. A bannerless knight. Between 1 and 25. Well, my scouts suck. How many do you see? Few. Is that more than 3? Maybe. Confront them. As Cecilia's troops approached Flint Hills, a well-armed force of soldiers wearing no barony's colors came out to meet them. Knights, archers, you're no ordinary bandit force. I've always wanted to kill a wielder. It's like a good answer, probably. You won't be the first upstart knight I've defeated. Show them. I'll put them forward. Ooh, maybe we put them here. They are very far away and on very high ground. Ooh, they're fast. On horses. I really like the fact that you have elevation as a factor in this. That's pretty cool. Actually gonna go back here and let them charge us instead of rushing in to get killed. Can you hit the horse? No. Both outside of range. Oh yeah, their range is not so good. They should not reach my archers up top. Next turn. Yeah, okay, let's be brave. Stand our ground. Okay, it's the archer's turn. They get extra defense. They are able to hit the knights, but they are definitely not going to kill them. Hey, Bika, welcome. Yeah, it's you know, it's a makeshift kind of weapon, probably. A knight has 30 health and lots of range resistance. Are you already watching the countdown for the league start? It's 9 PM, isn't it? I'll cast defense on the archers so that we will survive. Hopefully we kill one. Yes. Charge! Right. No, we can't really reach the knight. We could go out to meet them though. 10 PM. Oh, why? Why so late? You're getting ready. That's good. Okay, we could get another knight. That would be great. They are not in range yet anyway. Let's see. Ah, nearly. Now it's our archers. They're definitely going to kill one, but maybe even two. Yeah, that's going to cost us. Oh, retaliation. Right, and now we can go and fall into their backs. They are reloading the poopy crossbows. And it's the enemy archer's turn next. I'm gonna try to make my archers move before. Right. The thing is though, I could shoot them. Because after the archers we've got them to deal with, and I don't want them to kill my foot soldiers. Oh, they killed another two. Bloody hell. Gonna move on. They have a good position there. Defend my archers. Hopefully they'll not get knocked on the head again. No, they can't reach that. Yeah, their range is really not that good. It's a peasant militia though, right? Let's get them. Initiative. Charge. Line of sight is of no consequence in this game. It's only range. And elevation is a big part of playing this. That's pretty good. That cost me too many archers. Rangers. Ah, well. At least we showed them who's boss. Boss lady. A crowd of peasants led by a village elder came out to greet Cecilia as her force entered Flint Hills. I have defeated the rebels and restored Flint Hills to the protection of Stoutheart, as is my duty. Now who will be decapitated for fun? Oh no, who among you will tell me what happened? Well, those knights and their soldiers appeared recently and armed all the local troublemakers. They seized our quarries and mines and started sending the shipments south towards Barkspur, where their patron waits. And none of you stood against them? None of you sent word to the local warden or to Springhold? No, lady, we were feared for our lives. We sent a messenger to Hope's Glade to warn them and ask for help, but the messenger never returned. Remember this moment the next time you are made the offer of independence. I will always protect the barony from threats within and without. Join my forces and together we will restore order. We will heed the call to arms, as we did for your father before you. There are able-bodied recruits in the peasant hut. Hut. Right. Let's see who lives here. A farmhouse. Let's claim it. Produces some gold. There's a blacksmith. Oh, we are out of movement. Okay. An archer's helmet. Plus 4 defense, so we get 8 defense extra from our equipment, as we can see here. And drone. Able-bodied. Yeah, 26 would fill up the unit. Good. And now I'm going to split them up. Next to the elevation in combat, the fact that you get mana regeneration per troop makes this a very interesting game. Because you always have to weigh splitting up the troop against their ability to one-shot some enemy in combat. That's pretty interesting. A cozy tavern. Look at the little piggy. Plus 5 movement. Oh, nice. So, on the map, our goal is over here, Hope's Glade, but I will... Oh, what's this? Is that a glitch in the... Oh, there's elevation. Ah, right. That looks a bit weird. Looks like a glitch in the map. This here. But it's elevation if you look closer. But that should be improved upon. Let's see. So you can't directly move into the fog of war, which is good. Let's have a look at that. A forward scout. A small band of Cecilia scouts stood waiting along the roadside. I thought it was ambushed. Corporal Greenwood, we've come from your warden, Villia of Thorncliffe, as per your command. Your troops are concealed at the forest's edge. Corporal, this is not the forest's edge. These troops are camped within the Tenderwild. You may have disturbed the Fae. The Fae, lady? Surely the Fae are only myth. What are they? Did my ancestors sign a covenant with mythological creatures? The law of the leaf still stands and we must make sacrifice or break the peace. Consider what we must forfeit. The forest beings to atone for your error. I await your judgment. Your death would serve no one. If I remember my history, there is an offering tree southwest of here. Join up, Corporal. I need all of my troops, even the ones who make mistakes. You're a loyal servant. Yeah, so... Put them in. I think you can click mouse move and put them all up. Make an offering is optional. And Cecilia must not die. I agree. I'll take them. Get more troops here. Nice. All the rangers I lost are now replenished. Giant mushrooms. Holy moly. Another 12 militia. Hey, spirits. Okay. Oh, we get less defense in the next battle. Because we are now berserkers. Pouch of gold. But the tree here for the offerings is down there somewhere. We can't reach the stone circle. Without fighting them. Deranged. Face spirits, flying creatures of the Tenderwild with bat-like wings, long claws and sharp teeth swooped and buzzed before the offering tree. They wore strange masks and screeched at Cecilia and her troops. Humans, be gone! Yeah, we wish to leave an offering for our trespass on the forest, as is stated in the ancient covenant between us. They didn't sound like the diplomatic type. Stand aside, little spirits, I would do my duty. No humans, none ever. Do not trifle with me. I am Stoutheart, and by the agreements I seek to make amends. If you continue to impede my passage to the offering tree, I will draw arms and put you out of your misery. Your misery! Misery! So be it. 2 for 5 different. I'll put the swordsman here and the larger militia there and see what happens next. So many, and they are very fast. Right, let's see. Get these. Let's take the 4. Splat. We gained momentum. Can we see that on our unit? Affected by momentum. It's probably the bonus, huh? The green. Yeah, there you go. Melee ranged offense and 10 defense. Largest unit. Out of range. Oh. These are the poopiest shooters ever. We can't reach an elevated position. So I'm gonna move them up here. Shoot the 4 units. The 4. Let's get the one on the elevated position there. And those guys. Retaliation, and we did win. Felt like a massacre. Still lost 3. Did a lot of damage on their attack. 8 to 12. Wow. Okay. They're like the fairies and heroes. Level up. Yeah. Let's take archery. There's an artifact. And that's the offering tree. Okay. We're out of movement. Oh, nice for the next battle. The offering tree was the most unusual tree Cecilia had ever seen. Her friend, Vilja of Thorncliffe, had described them once, but it had not done them justice. The branches were smooth and glossy and seemed to be lit from within. The leaves tinkled like tiny bells in the breeze, and most uncommon, the tree gave off the aroma of warm spiced cider, like her mother would give her when she was small. Spiced cider? That's smart. Bay of the Forest. For trespass upon your woods we offer compensation. For these fey spirits slain I ask forgiveness. They could not be reasoned with. Let our peace be everlasting. As the offerings were presented, the forest around Cecilia grew quiet. Hopefully it was enough. So the fairies take gold as payment, huh? I'll remember that. We could visit the shrooms again, but we lose defense when we do that. We saw that. And the turn. Oh, 1,500, and there's another gold pouch there that I want. Also, what the hell is that? As Cecilia examined this strange ark, she noticed that it was almost warm to the touch. It vibrated slightly. Okay. She studied many strange ruins from the times of Aurelia, but never one that seemed so alive. 500 XP. Okay, let's follow the road. Barbarian mercenaries. Between 25 and 100. Guarding the road was a large force of mercenaries hailing from the merchant states of Barria. Turn back. The road is open for ore shipments from Flint Hills only. I see you're strangers to these lands, or you wouldn't know me as the lawful Baroness Stoutheart. You know, I said Stoutheart about 100 times by now, and we haven't even played this game for an hour. It's like in Game of Thrones, where they can't stop saying the family names. Can't fart without calling it out. I do not recall a declaration of war from the Barrian city-states. Therefore, you are thieves and trespassers. What other crimes shall I add to the list? We've committed no crimes. We are honorable mercenaries here, on contract and merely following orders. Spit on your contracts. You have my ore, therefore you are thieves. And I am the law. She should always say that. And also, I am the law. And then do some Judas Priest air guitar, and then, you know, move on. You will return it. Tell me who hired you, and maybe I will ransom you back to your employers. We are not afraid to fight you, Stoutheart, but be warned, our contract states that no one wearing Stoutheart colors are to be spared on the field of battle. Of course, if you turn right now, we can avoid this battle. Never. You shall be treated as thieves and trespassers. My sword will deliver justice for breaking our laws. For I am the law. Then, unfortunately, we must battle. Yes. Okay. So, short range crossbowmen to the front. You need to move up here. Yeah, let's start. Piccaneers, huh? Yeah, okay. Not 100, which is good. How far can they run? Okay, so I'm gonna position my melee guy there. And then it's all the enemy units. Piccaneers or Pikeneers. I'm not sure if you call them Pikeneers. Pickners. We call them Pickners now. Oh, they have attack range too. Yeah, of course. I did misinterpret the blue circles. And now you die. Yes, okay. Elevation 2 to 7. Okay, but I lost some swordsmen again. Oh! Rude! That's a nice touch that the finishing strike gets. Zoom in and slow motion and whatnot. Oh, yes. We were moving slowly and much later than I thought I would. A burnt building? Oh, they burned down everything. Yes. Cecilia's troops searched the smoking remains of Hope's Glade looking for survivors. The townsfolk had clearly put up a fight, and for that they had suffered. And all the dead here. From the rubble they heard a moan, and they uncovered a badly injured militiaman. Lady Stoutheart, we held as long as we could. We had to retreat. They were too strong. Who did this? Barrians? A troop of Barrian mercenaries marched on towards Barkspur, but it were knights that attacked us. Men of Arleon, setting fire to our homes, taking no surrender. All we could do was flee to the hills north of here. The wounded man tried to speak and then fell limp. Eyes glazed over as the last sliver of strength left his body. His essence is in the wind, but Stoutheart still stands. Yeah, well, on fire. Come, there are survivors yet. Let's search the hills. An awful lot of text for very small bits of information. It works for the campaign though. It's okay. An old artifact is found on the body of the dead commander. +1 defense. Well, I'll take the defense because we have gold. A tavern. They didn't. Yeah, okay. The hills to the north. That's what he meant. All right. As they reached the top of the hill, they found a sturdy tavern and the soot-covered, injured and scared survivors of Hope's Glade. From among them, a minstrel stood and greeted Cecilia. Oh, please don't sing. Do my eyes deceive? The Baroness of Stoutheart to grant reprieve. If you mean to avenge these foul knights, then we brave souls would join your fight. Yeah, super. He's rhyming. And she's rhyming back. And with your aid, Stoutheart will stand, returning peace and order to the land. That's a bit cheesy. Minstrels. They create different types of essences. Creation and chaos. But we don't have room in our current setup, and I'd rather not have the rhyming minstrels with us. Liberate Barkspur, they say. Okay, we reclaimed what we could. I wanted to cancel the movement. I'm not sure if that works. Gazing across the lake, Cecilia saw the settlement of Barkspur. It was clearly occupied by another force of Barian mercenaries, this one led by a wielder. Oh, enemy wielder. She readied her soldiers for the final battle to retake this region. We should get a... What's going on? Oh, they're coming at us. I wanted to get the bonus. Musketeers, Pipers, Piccaneers. I want to know. Leo.org is the best site if you want to learn how to pronounce something. Unless they don't have the word. Yeah, they call them pikemen in English. Not pikeneers. That word does not exist. That's why I don't know how to say it. Interesting. No learning. Oh, well, why can't we get the elevation here from the start? I'll put my archers behind the hill and draw the enemy force over here, hopefully, and then I move them up to the elevation as soon as we start. Hopefully. With the increased initiative I picked. It's them first. The jigs of what now? The Pipers can't retaliate. They increase the initiative. The jig of jugs. A Harima musician. Okay. What's their range? Oh, they can shoot far. It might be worth it to stand and defend our archers. definitely get more defense here. Haven't lost him yet. What, they can't move at all? Interesting. Alright, I could nearly get all of them if I'm lucky. Yeah. We move them here. Take those out. Nice! Right, and they can't go on top of the double elevation. They need to go on one stage first and then on the second one. Right. I'm gonna get them extra defense. They're kind of exposed now. 3 to 5. Yeah, come on. Let's remove them from the next round. There we go. Oh, I can't cross over here. Okay, then we get the musicians. Maybe we can increase the initiative of our archers. Not far enough, so they are going to take a turn, so I'm going to lose some horsemen. Oh, they have to reload like the poopy crossbow dudes. Oh, we can't attack because we've got adjacent enemies. It's a pity. They're reloading, both of them. I forgot about that. Okay, it's the musician. And now we could try to increase the initiative of those guys. Yes, okay, so it's our swordsman. I haven't checked. I was wondering if we can wait, if that's a thing. I don't think so. Maybe it's a skill that you can learn. Those are information about all the units. Okay, we can move forward. Yeah. I think that went okay, considering how many spear keeps they had. Costly still. Comparing to what they lost, we did quite good. Tutorial mission for the win, right? After the After the battle, a beaten Nimander Breeze is brought before Cecilia. Wielder, we appeal to your honor and beg that we may negotiate a surrender. I am Nimander Breeze of the Quartz Battalion and a stranger to these parts. I totally accidentally attacked you because I thought that's how you greet yourselves. You are indeed a stranger, Barian, or you would know by my colors that I am Cecilia Stoutheart. I am also the law. Was it your weapons that armed the bandits who caused the uprising at my mines? Maybe. There was a misunderstanding, milady. We were led to believe by our employer, that they had a lawful claim on these lands. When we realized our betrayal, we had already signed the contract. By the mercenary code, we could not withdraw our services. Reveal to me your employer and their plans. If I am satisfied with your answer, I will spare you. Maybe. But every Barian of your company must leave my lands immediately. It was Lady Hammond that hired us. The Topaz Battalion is sent to recover Ashbourne. We are grateful for your mercy, Lady Stoutheart. May this deal bring good fortune to each party. The information is adequate. I will spare your life and instead send you to the prison in Castle Everkeep. There you may contemplate that honor might be worth more than gold. Corporal, this is your chance to redeem yourself for your error in the Tenderwield. Take 2 squads and transport Captain Nimander Breeze to Everkeep until we can arrange for his ransom. Can depend on me. With Buxbury restored to Stoutheart rule of law, Cecilia gathered her troops once more and set out to pursue the Topaz Battalion and prevent the occupation of Ashbourne. For this she would need the aid of Villiers of Thorncliffe, Warden of Stoutheart and Cecilia's longtime friend. They sure like their words. Hey Total, welcome! Oh, that's now exciting.
With grim conviction rose Cecilia of Stoutheart to crush rebellions and push back another upstart. Lady Hammond claimed her settlement.
We get songs.
Settling, we begin.
So sing we all. How are you liking it? Total. It's a good game, isn't it? With the tragedy at Hope's Glade fresh in her mind, Cecilia set off in swift pursuit of the Barrian mercenaries hired by Lady Hammond. She must get to Ashbourne and defend her holdings. There were likely many people in the region still loyal to the Hammond family, so she would need more forces before facing the Barrian mercenaries. She would call on her old friend Villiers. Villiers never backed down from a fight. Yeah. As Cecilia's forces hurried along the road to Thorncliffe, they could hear the signs of battle in the nearby woods to the south. She urged her troops on. Okay, let's get some information. Thorncliffe, 2 miles. No, we can't get through the thick forest here. Oh, what's that? Fire! Exclamation mark. As Cecilia's forces neared the site of the battle, they saw that it was all but over, and the victor, a warden in Stoutheart's colours, was Villiers. He wiped the blood from her axe and strode over to Cecilia. Hail, Cecilia, well met. I was just doing a little pruning. Some obnoxious weeds tried to take over the road. I guess they didn't know that I like an orderly garden. Oh boy. Hail. I hate to take you away from your gardening, but if these weeds are more bannerless knights, then I think I know the root of it. Lady Hammond has hired Barrians, and they are headed for Ashbourne. Your father's sentence on the old lord was too harsh, and now your people pay the price. A late tribute should not be the cause for execution. And then to banish his heir, that is a deep wound. If we could mend it. It's done, and my father was within the law to act as he did. I must now deal with Lady Hammond and her hired Barrians. Are you with me? My powers are yours, as always, but something impedes the shipment of celestial ore and ancient amber from our mines to the west. I thought it was these bandits, but they knew nothing. I killed them all. It must be Hammond's mercenaries again. Best to deal with that first. We'll need all our strength before we face the Barrians. I don't think it's Hammond's forces. Something doesn't feel right. I wonder why you never play the necromancers in the beginning of these campaigns. It's always the lawful good paladins. It's like, you know, health is red, mana is blue. It's one of those rules. Victims in films must be pulled by the ankle to... Anyway. Regardless of your feelings, we must act. Gather your forces. Meet me at Thorncliffe. Go, go, go. The amber mine. Yeah, sure, we will get control of our mines again. A large farmhouse is out of movement. Ooh. Produces gold. So we keep the equipment from earlier, right? You have to re-equip it though. Prepared. There's a limit to how many skills we can pick. Important. Alright, we can build here. Let's get the wood. Settlements come in two sizes, small and large. Settlements and towns with connected buildings are where you produce your resources and troops and recruit new wielders and perform research. When you encounter neutral settlements on your adventures, you need to use a wielder to claim it. The maximum number of wielders you can have is determined by how many towns and settlements you have and the tier of each. Okay. Build sites makes sense. For each town, you can only construct one building per turn. Small buildings take 1, medium 2, large buildings take 3 turns. You get a full refund if you regret your decision. Almost all buildings can be upgraded. Each town has a central building. Yeah, okay. Why is there a village? I want to pillage it. A medium and a small build site. And a farm and a tavern. Now we can visit it. And now we're going to take our 3 minstrels here. And then no upgrades available. Visit the town. Garrison troops, defending troops. Defending troops are drafted and placed here from the wielder. Okay. Garrison troops are a product of towers built. Okay. Starting from tier 2, they've got a ballista. You can choose to defend yourself. You can build walls. Settlements cannot build walls. Towns can. It's a large settlement, so right, we could put some of our troops here, or not. We could build on a medium barracks where we can recruit rangers and soldiers. A knight. And a marketplace. The rangers require research. We could build another farm, but we don't really want another farm. And the academy is where you do research, right? Yeah. We don't have a large slot on this settlement. And I think for the knights we needed a peasant hut. So I think that's what we built first. Because having knights would be cool. Upgrading costs amber. You could also sell the existing buildings if you're not okay with those. Interesting. It gives you lots of options. We're gonna go west to reclaim our resources. 700 gold. Ooh, furious Fae. Some militia gathered on the road to the mines. Milady, the mines have been overrun by beasts from the forest. The Fae are attacking. Have you trespassed on the Tenderwild? Of course. Or worse, felled any trees? No. We know the old ways here and we never trespass. Only a few days ago the Fae spirits swarmed out of the Tenderwild, attacking all in sight. We fled, and so you find us here. A few days ago? It was before the malicious trespass. Near Flint Hills. We will try reason. Yeah, sure. That's what they do. They reason. You're gonna shout, kill humies again. I'm not sure if it needs to zoom in every time. Can I turn that off maybe? Zoom in on menus, no thanks. And then we wait until the peasant hut is finished, which is going to be next turn, and then we can build the other thing. I wonder if we can build that remotely. Wielders. Can recruit her for 2,500, but we can only have a maximum of 1 currently. Not do any research. Yeah. So that's done. Oh, that needs celestial ore. Okay. The barracks. So, probably easier to get the stone. A lumber camp. We need that. The Fey spirit swarmed around the lumber mill, screeching. Traitors, oath-breaking humans. We broke no oath. Stormspire will claim lands. We bring death. Poor thing. Oh, let's see how that goes. Oh, maybe it's smarter. Do it like this. Because they had so much attack power, right? Okay, so defend to friendly, fear no foe. Okay, we can get rid of these. Hope they attack someone else. No. No luck. Oh, that was stupid. That was the minstrels. Ah, yeah, I wasn't checking. I totally deserve that. I just sent the minstrels to bash them with their lutes. It's like, let's sing a song until they fall over. Oh, that was really stupid. But we get resources. I'm a lumber camp and that's okay. Craft. Let's see what that... No, the minstrels are defending with their songs of awfulness. Okay, we've got... behind the camera here is a button where you see your settlement and the level, I think. Tier 2? Yeah. And we still have not enough stone. Ah, there's one stone. Good. Ooh, proper weapon. A proper weapon. Now instead of 5 offense, we get +9. What? I wanted to spend the army. 4 stone? I think we needed 5 for the barracks. I thought about splitting these up, but I think they are not strong enough to achieve anything then. Yeah. Let's get the bonus here from elevation. Oh Jesus, seriously? Ah, that's 2 left. One left, but they are reloading, so they can only retaliate. Boop, 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 boop. Ooh. And there's one of the mines. Oh no, that's a stone. Stone mine. Yeah. We get 2 stone each turn, so I'll arm up before I go upstairs to the dangerous places. I think I just accidentally skipped a turn. Build barracks. Takes 3 turns until they're done, right? Right, what do we need to upgrade the settlement one more time? 10 stone. We get a regular income now, so... Oh! Southhard forces explored the ravaged area. Some scouts report from the nearby lookout tower. Greetings! We've just fled the Ember Mines. Yeah, super. Why would they leave there in the woods without provocation? Battle cries of Stormspire. Might be their leader. Cool. Proper archers. Oh yeah, that's the tree we were at earlier, right? Yeah. Okay. There's the ember. Don't want to do quick battle. Okay. Oh, very good. Gonna put defense on our swordsman. Let's get those in the back. Hopefully they attack him. Ah, did not. Okay, that's enough. This time I checked. Yeah, still lost 4. And we have no movement left. But we have some ember now and a mine. Treasure trove. That's easy on the... Let's see what happens when quick battle happens. We still lost 3. Oh yeah, they have interesting sizes there. And my axe. Oops. That's only +6. But it's only one hand. Ah, 7 defense instead of 4. That's good. Do with that. Yay, barracks. All on the Rangers. Definitely. But I will have to grab my troops manually, right? I'll just teleport them to me. We can upgrade the settlement now. Yeah, we can get another wielder. Recruit. And we have a large build site where we can start research as soon as we have celestial ore. Also have another medium one. We're going to build a marketplace. Alright, and more defense when you have a garrison or... Oh look, we can draft minstrels. Maybe archers? Right. Now the defense stays in there. I can't just grab them for my hero. That's what I wanted to check. Right, they are... Oh wait, I could place the wielder in for defense. Here. Defend with the wielder. And now I can... Yeah. That's how you grab your defenders and put them in your army. Right? She's gonna grab the minstrels. Ah. Yeah, okay. So they are not locked in there forever. I was not sure how that's gonna work. It would be somehow easier if it wouldn't be so complicated. Well, that's an interesting sentence. You know what I mean, right? I think you could do this differently. Like you have the defenders and then you could, like in heroes, the visiting hero could be detected. And then you might just move them around. Alright, like this. Why did I not see that before? I don't know. I was confused. Okay. So it is easy. Can you upgrade this further with the lumber mill? Celestial ore. Okay. Other upgrades are costly. So now, Avilia is gonna go south, where she finds a chainmail hauberk. Oh yeah, nice. And some gold from the orchard. Out of movement. Look out. Kind of hope I can reclaim some more troops while on the way here. But it does really not look like it. The happy spirit. More minstrels, yay! Upgrade troops. You can do that at taverns, huh? Unexpected. Yeah, we take 4 rangers. Of course. Yeah, we're done with the movement. Ooh, undead. The hamlet Danesborough had been reduced to rubble, and in the middle of the wreckage walking skeletons. Glimmerweave. Signer of Whitecliff developed a method to detect areas where essence occurred in abundance. Later, Aurelia's Council of Wielders would construct the essence spires so wielders could easily connect these. Ah, okay. Essence spires. Oh, we have celestial ore. We can upgrade. Can we upgrade this further? No. Oh. Troubadours instead of minstrels. Right. Upgraded soldiers, rangers. Ah, that's pretty cool. Maybe these are useful then when you make them to upgrade them to sappers. More gold. And here we can trade for resources we usually don't come across so much. Pretty good. We would need 5 celestial ore. We need 4. Don't really want to sell stone for 50. Ah, we need the lumber mill as well. I'm gonna build a medium thing here. A small thing I could build. Instead of the farm that I just upgraded. Build the lumber mill. Ah, okay. Let's grab that. That looks good. We could then use the axe and the shield. Oh, I missed that earlier. Fey beasts. I'll grab the shield before I attack. Got some more movement. Let's have a look at the skellies. Next turn. Hey Chris, welcome. Look at this beauty. Definitely is a pretty game. 3,000 for the academy and another 5 celestial ore. Oh boy. Combat! Bound by oath, bound to her. Who's your master? Senseless creatures, if I can gather no intelligence from you, you will die again. The Oathbound, they are called. Yeah, songs. It is pretty indeed. It's also good fun. So, defense. Yeah. If I move up, I should be able to shoot him. Arrows against skeletons, though. Oh, we can move up here. Yeah. They are very sturdy attackers. I'm gonna move here and attack the first one. Yeah, I might not be able to defeat them. So much defense. Even with the high ground. Swap places. Ah, funky. Yeah, that's it for the swordsman. The sheer number of minstrels, huh? Ah. Lost all my swordsmen. It's not all in the beauty, that's true. The combat is really cool. With the elevation, that's a nice addition, and the troops generating your mana is also a nice in touch. More movement is good. Let's see what we can gather here. Gallows. Oh boy. Loot what's left, huh? Okay, Celia. I grab this. Ancient ruins and a level up. 2 extra order. Ah, here. Archery 2. Alright, now we grab the shield. From above, Celia could see the old path was blocked by some boulders. A few strong soldiers dislodged the boulders and cleared the path. Yes. So we can now have 6 offense and 7 defense instead of 9 offense from this. And then we've got monuments here. Let's check our settlement. The armory. Yeah, let's do that first, and then we can upgrade this later. Because I want to see the research. Free defense permanently. Wow. Oh, here, this is rare. Take that. Free offense. This is ours already. And now we can take back the gold mine. So far, it's very promising. I do lots of battles manually just to get a feel for unit range and power and whatnot. They do so much damage in their first attack. I keep underestimating them. Alright, on. Yeah, we got all of them. Ah, one of them survived. Fuckers took another swordsman. I'm playing also relatively recklessly, so we lose quite a fair amount of troops, but since this is tutorial campaign island, it's quite okay. And it was a gold mine. Right, up here meanwhile, we can check another burnt building. And gloves off. Questionable power. No, they're rare. Plus 100 gold. Nice. Oh, we take the experience. She's a proper scout now. Oh, I could have taken that, I think. Oh no, we need to get around for that. Okay. Perfect. Then we pick that up next. This is still under construction. Let's grab that. Such a huge map. Rats. Dozens of large rats swarmed the area around the statue of Aurelia. The land here was infected with some sort of rot. The rats did not flee as Vilya approached, but turned aggressively towards the Stouthart troops, baring their long teeth and flicking their tails in anticipation. But we haven't even seen a sewer level yet. Oh, a thunder. We only have, you know, a few rangers and some minstrels, so I think we come back later. Meanwhile, we get filthy rich. And definitely need to go home real quick. Grand Armory. Research. Oh, that's expensive. Oh, it's good though. Extra health. Oh, that's expensive. These guys want another 5 celestial ore. Yeah. Okay, so we get home. Recruit some troops. We can upgrade our militia to sappers. Nice. Waft. Oh wait, we can move those up there and upgrade them as well. And then make a full unit for us and put the other 23 sappers back for defense. Right, and then we draft more swordsmen, and then we're broke. Kinda broke. One ranger is gonna cost us 200. I think I'm gonna split these up. No. Into 2 units, so they generate more order. And with that, I think we can go and reclaim the other mine from whatever that is. Yay, rangers! We could actually replenish, but still, we need more troops before we do anything else. Nice. Little bonus. How do we get there? Alright, yeah, we could do that on our way back. We're gonna run home. Oh, look who's there. Hi. So, when 2 heroes meet, you can exchange equipment, which is very helpful, actually. Yep, that's good. Chop chop. Monsters to kill. Did I leave some gold behind? No. But a pile of stone, which I don't need to get because we have enough stone. Next turn. Come on, let's do that. Big fight. Before the mine stood fake creatures. I call her Celia because bloody hell. Heard of in legends but never seen. These were the horned ones, with the power and speed of rams and the temperament to match. Their fearlessness in battle was the subject of many songs from the time of Aurelia. Who is your leader? Jandra Stormspire. I don't really... you know, the campaign story is just not that good. It's okay. There's lots of names, and that's it. But it fits the setting. It's just I don't want to read at all. It's lots of banter. Yeah, they're relatively fast, so I'm gonna draw them up here. That's. Oh, I thought they could move and shoot. Hey son, welcome. How's it going? Erect stakes in the hex in front of you with health equal. Okay, you can make a blockage. Yeah, all is well over here. Good to see you again. I'm gonna increase the initiative of the archers. They still don't move before the other two here, but let's see. Can I move here? Ah, right. So you can move and shoot if you don't use your maximum movement. I think that's... Oh, berserking? That sounds bad. Berserking sounds bad. I could kill them, but then the other two... Ah, they get an arrow. Ah! Crap. The other two are gonna be a problem. I'm gonna cast defense on my swordsman. That's a retaliation kill. They are reloading, both of them. Oh, I've got an idea. Let's erect the defenses here. Oh, they both went around. Okay, yeah, let's kill them. Get the high ground. End the turn. Oh, they are still reloading. No. Right, now they're... They would kill one. I'm gonna provoke a reaction attack if I move away. I don't think that's worth it. I'm gonna stay there. Yeah, so this way we lost only 3 of them instead of way more, probably. It takes another one, and now we have the high ground against them. Yes! There you go. This is a promising little game. So far. It's the second campaign mission, which also serves as a tutorial. Extra range. Oh man, that is helpful. Okay, now we're gonna grab all that before we travel further. Meanwhile, our other hero adds more troops. And 3 of those. We can upgrade the minstrels to troubadours, but that was expensive because we had so many, right? Yeah, but I think it was worth it. Let's go for defense. Put the minstrels here. And take the sappers with. And then we're broke. But that was a good investment, so now we can grab that. Movement speed is amazing. Love it. Oh, you can do this more often than once. Okay. Oh, can we do research? 10 celestial ore and 5,000 gold. Sure. Not that I can afford that. It's not a clone. It's heavily inspired by. That's what the developer said. But it's not a clone. It's too different from Heroes. I mean, obviously it's similar. Because it's the same genre. Oh, it's a bandit hideout. Medium. Let's do it. It has something of all of them, which I think might just be very much a quality. Oh, they got us well surrounded. I think we might survive like this. Wolves. Oh boy. Oh, that's alright. I just wanted to clarify that it's not a copy. There are games that are copies. This is inspired by. Bam, bam, ba-dam. So our sappers would be able to get Are they ranged fighters? No. Good. It is very pretty, yeah. And it has a battlefield that is more similar to King's Bounty than Heroes, but at the same time it's also very Heroes-like. Home 3, right? Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Then you have elevation as a factor. So these guys are on high ground. Which is not good. Barricades are a thing. Line of sight doesn't matter. It's the range that decides if a ranged fighter can attack or not. What else is important? You have, for ranged fighters, you have a maximum range and a deadly range. Instead of doing half damage, which always was a boring mechanic, they do more damage at a certain range, which is good. Elevation is making the fights that are at the first glance, this is like, you know, this is like that other game, making them much different. You've got the initiative turn order down here, which is very, very nice solution. Like from the user interface perspective, they did a good job. Let's try to get the 7 wolves here. Got 6. Enough? Yeah, ow. That's a retaliation. Zone of control is another. These spaces here is zone of control, and upon moving through it, leaving it, or acting from it, I guess, you provoke retaliation attacks. So if I move here, I would get a reaction attack. Opportunity attack? I think they called it opportunity attack. Another step towards more complex fighting movement. So you can't just move your melee units in and out again. That's not a thing. I might not survive this. Medium damage my ass. Yeah, for barriers it's too late. The most interesting thing I found is the way you get your mana, which is called essence. It comes in different colors or variances, and it's generated, among other things, by your troops. So each troop has an essence associated to it. Like these guys create order essence, and the troubadours create 2 creation and 1 chaos, and that unlocks your spells. Right? That's pretty nice. So every time they take a turn, they create their respective essence. There are some buildings apparently, or maybe also artifacts, that create more essence, but that's how it is. Yeah, I think King's Bounty and Heroes never went for zone of control because it is just also a very complex thing to put into a game. And I think they are gonna kill me off. That was not medium dangerous, that was ultra dangerous. Let's see. I can use Insect Swarm on them. Kill the wolves. But they got me surrounded. I have no means of escaping. Yeah. Auto battling is the thing. Defeated. Yeah, it does. work like that. So don't trust the threat assessment of the computer, of the PC. Of course, you shouldn't. After 5 rounds, you can revive them for free. Yeah, that was... it said medium, and I shouldn't have gone in as soon as I saw that they have lots of non-ranged units. Anyway, we want to see what the game does, so now we know if you want to revive your hero. Well, they're called wielders, because they wield the power to manipulate essence. If you want to resurrect them quicker, you would need to pay for it. So not on the same turn. And we can't yet afford the research. It's super expensive. Yeah, okay. Melee and ranged resistance are also extra stats compared to heroes. Heroes has attack and defense, which are compared, and here you also have ranged and melee defense, but also then resistance. It's an extra layer. We could upgrade. Nice. Okay. Got 2,700. Who's defending? Minstrels. Let's upgrade them. And draft some... Oh yeah, the last 2 of them. Oh, we can draft the others and upgrade them then. That's a thing, huh? Okay, some sappers, so now we're defended at least. Resources are pretty straightforward. You've got gold, stone, wood, and then 3 magic-y stuffs. Amber, celestial ore, and glimmer weave. You've got like events that are here as reminders if you want. You've got your marketplace. Troops you can get from your settlement. So the user interface is very neat, very clean. Inventory of the character looks like that. Some of your wielder stats benefit the troops. You get temporary boosts and equipment modifiers. And then your total. There's a limited amount of skills you can pick up. And then every 8 levels you get a power choice. You can have a maximum of 2 powers at level 2. And they are basically also like skills, but more powerful. Hence the name, I guess. So yeah, it's a pretty neat looking turn-based tactical / kingdom management. Oh, +2 movement. Oh, that's good. We pick up some more amber. Get some XP. Now, the fairies. Battlefields look very, very different each time. I very much am a fan of that. And you can only put your troops on the blue spots here. The enemies deploy on the yellow spots. You see where they are deployed, but you don't see what kind of unit it is. Unless you have got a different skill maybe for that, like scouting or something. So I'm gonna move all my shooties down here. And my swordsmen up there. I'll let the archers be on top. The rangers, they do the better battle. If you don't like what you see here, you can withdraw without any penalty. And you can also auto battle from there. Or quick battle from there. I did a quick battle earlier and I lost units. I didn't like that much, so... I'm going to get to high ground. The... well, they could put this... The stakes, raise the stakes. Right, we could shoot them in the back. Nice. Now we yeah. +1 range for archers is... That was such a good pick for the hero. It's also three level ups that I invested into that. Ooh, hello. Instantly for a cost. Well, I can wait. I don't want to revive them now. Let's see. We can upgrade the lumber mill. We can't upgrade the market or the research. Oh, what happened here? Did the tavern vanish? That's a bit weird. The finishing. I think it's neat. But you can probably turn it off. They also had a zoom in on menus. I turned that off real quick. You can turn off screen shake. But apparently you can't turn off the... Oh, here. You can turn it off. Okay, let's do the next turn. A great sword. Two-handed. 10 offense, yeah. But I'll keep the axe and shield, and now we have got extra movement. Yeah, it's optional. Yeah. Yeah, I think they know what they're doing. Oh look, more boots. Let's grab those before we go and do the rest of the battle. Wonder why I can't build here. I think that's a glitch. The tavern is there. It's not removed or anything. Let's see. Let's draft the troops. Right. For later. Whoops. And the turn. Different boots, huh? More riding boots. Oh, that's good. +1 movement. Permanently. Well, we've got one fast hero now. Ooh. Oh, what's... Oh yeah, they're the rats down there. Let's see that we defeat them. Yeah. For 500, okay, we can pay that. Vilya's back. And upgrade the sapper. Put the units from the defense in her army. And let's see, we need all of those guys. All of those guys. She definitely needs another slot here to get some melee troops in. I actually might put the sappers in the defense and get my heals. He's gonna stay for another turn so that she can collect more troops. Now to the rats in the kingdom. Hello? Okay, let's save. Couldn't move anymore. Let's see if a quick load fixes it. Oh, was I left clicking? Yeah, okay. There was no issue with the game. It's right clicking. I'm just maybe a bit tired. You can probably swap that. Rats. I thought the game was having an issue. My headset has an issue. Weep. Yeah, they can go far anyway. Charge. Berserking. Ah, they are hungry for rangers apparently. When they can get them. Nice hit. The sappers are reloading. But that's it. So no zoom in animation is more relaxed that way. It's for those who like that. It gets old too quick. After 10 battles you're done with the zoom in animation. It's neat, but you know. Oh, we choose a power now. Oh, far side. Yeah, that's what we built this character for. We have 2 more. And 4 more. I'm kind of afraid to send her out already. It feels like it's too early. He doesn't need to die. Yeah, let's end the turn. Max XP reached for the map. And in the second season of the plague, the Empress Aurelia walked among the sick and dying, and they were healed. Great is her love and mercy. Spiked knuckle duster. What? Uh-huh. No thanks. I got some resources. So the rats were hoarding some stuff. The gallows. I think we can get XP there still. Although it's not probably not worth a detour. No. Yeah, I think we can send her down now. With a right click. Not like this. Game's broken! Oh wait, we did visit that earlier. Yeah, okay. It's not giving us again. Oh, I think we could do recruiting here. Alright, but only minstrels, and we have troubadours already. Oh, her loot is there. Oh, I thought I lost all the equipment from earlier, all the artifacts and whatnot, you know. But it's on the ground there. Well, I better make sure that it works this with the fighting. Does that mean that the enemies are all back? That's the same thing. Oh, she's got her medium. I'm not gonna touch that. I mean, we've got 12 shields now, but we had in there 20 of those berserker guys and like 12 wolves or something. I don't feel too confident about that. I mean, they should hold Gives units within 1 hex defense. Nah. You can double right click to instantly resolve the move. Yeah, they are not kidding around here with the later enemies. Whoop. Whoop. If you don't want to wait up. Okay. Yes. I should try the upgrading here. 10 minstrels. No, we take the gold. This is easy, apparently. Brigands, they are called. Okay, shields of the order. Minstrels in the back. Go. Yeah, I'm liking the game. It's nicely crafted. Look at them. Chaos Essence. Extra defense to friendlies. It doesn't say what range. It could just mean all of them. So I'll move up here. Oh, they can move far. It's good. I never check the important things, right? Oh, that's a kill shot. What's this? Ambush. Oh, cool. You could go into Overwatch. Deadly range. Outside of deadly range. Oh no, still in deadly range. Where does the deadly range end? Maybe if they are too close. The minstrel. Okay, let's see. Clouded vision. Reduces range and deadly range on an enemy. Craft a barrier. Initiative and movement. Yes. Now all my units are moving before the enemy. Ah, sadly I can't reach them, but I can reach them. Punch with a loop. And then I move my shields forward to kill, or do I move back and give defense? Nah, I have to move down there and intercept. 4 to 5. Let's see. The swarm reduces initiative and deals damage. 6 damage to be precise. Yeah, that would kill one of them. Okay. There you go. I really hate my shield, guys. Momentum is also important, right? You get that on a kill. Momentum gives you power, defense, offense and defense, both of it. Smash. I'm not sure if it's worth attacking. What's this? Fury. Move friendly troop 1 hexagon. Swap places between 2 target troops. Maximum distance 3 hexagons. These are cool options, especially considering the battlefield that you can move them around. Yeah. Okay. I'm slowly getting the hang of the combat. and how intense it is compared to other games. Victory indeed, and a level up. Here, another troop plot. Wow, that's a lot of XP. Range resistance. Right, she's gonna be a different character. Oh, +8 from the bassinet. Cool. Very cool. 100 wolves, yeah. Sure. He'll probably eat us alive. And we get 20% offense. Ooh, okay. More mercenaries and a balloon. A Farseer vessel. We have visited that? Not that I remember. Oh, it's supposed to be easy to kill the 3 units of wolves. How sure are we about that? I think like this. That should work. Right. Defense. So we move back and plan an ambush. There you go. Obviously I should have shot the 19 instead. Oh, the opportunity attack. I forgot about it. Ah, Mr. AZ, welcome in. How's it going? Oh, I did a bad thing. I did a bad thing. Speed up the big bad wolf. Wow. How's it going? Welcome to Songs of Conquest, where I keep making bad decisions, so I lose all my units. I lost the archers. Okay. But I got 2 level ups and lots of loot, so I can't really complain, I guess. Yay, militia! Join us. You get quite a lot of nice chances. If you compare it to Heroes of Might and Magic, instead of XP or gold, you often have the chance to get troops or gold, which is really cool, because you don't need to backtrack to your castle as much. I think that's pretty smart. Yeah, doing good, thank you. Doing a very extended stream today. I had already streamed Star Wars Battlefront 2 earlier today. And I guess I'll play this, maybe the next mission. And then I'm going to fire up something fun to celebrate the weekend. I haven't decided yet. It's going to be something simple, fun. You should be able. Although they're already sappers. I was about to say I want to upgrade them, but they are already the upgraded ones. Pool is empty. Whoops. Okay. So can we finally do some research? Yay, research. Ranged offense. Yeah. Definitely. We can also improve our troops. Longbow. So I just got 20 ranged offense extra for my archers. For the rangers. They be deadly. The Hammond banners fluttered and snapped over the border fort. Many Barian mercenaries patrolled the perimeter. Vilya assessed the Stoutheart forces. Were they strong enough to defeat the Barians who had the advantage of the fort? Well, not with her army. Halt! The old borders are established once more. What business do you seek on Hammond lands? Fancy hat. The Knight of the Fancy Hat. Open the gates, Barian. These are Stoutheart lands, and I, Vilya of Thorncliffe, am their lawful protector. All young protector, I, the famous Captain Silkspool, leader of the Topaz Battalion, have fought countless battles. Let me advise you. Finger raised, ready for a very long monologue. There's little profit in fighting. Now is the time to negotiate peace, or the blood to come will be on your hands. Well, the law's clear, old captain. Old captain. Banter, 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 banter. They are all bantering a lot. Run away! Amy Chaos, welcome. Welcome back, I should say. The reflecting pools. 500 XP. Yeah, see, there we go. Guarded. Medium. Easy. Easy sounds good. We've got our sappers here. And put the swordsman on the elevated position for defense bonus. Yeah, it's promising. Totally. Thanks for stopping by, Chris. Enjoy Path of Exile. Have a good start into the league. 38 minutes to go. Yeah, the league is upon us, isn't it? Alright, we've got, are they called musketeers? Yeah. Defend. Let's move slightly forward. Shoot him in the butt. There you go. And you can finish them off nearly. Cool. Get 2 damage. Right, but now 5 to 13. Enemy troops. Oh wait. Extra defense for our charge fighter. Right, they're reloading, but they can still put up barricades. Three to 4. 4 to 6. That's good. It's a good thing that I took the extra defense and put it on the soldier. Yeah, we'll do. We'll do. We will have some fun. Mostly thanks to the game, right? It's doing a good job. +1 order in the next battle. Okay. I meant to change equipment, but they're both out of movement now. Would be nice to get another troop improvement, but it's expensive, so can't really force it. Let's see. +7 is the same, but Cilia is gonna get all the fancy things now. You get these nice boots here, and the rest doesn't really matter. And in terms of troops, I'd probably switch those around. put them on one. And put the troubadours over. And send her to fetch more reinforcements, right? Good old supply hero. Okay, that's not what I need. So she has to go back home. She's fast enough for that, and we can grab the resources in the meantime. And get another 600 XP. Look at that. 2 stone, 2 wood. The view is magnificent. This is the maximum zoom you can get. It's a bit stuttery, which might have many reasons. And this is the maximum zoom in, which I find is a bit too much. But somewhere here is the sweet spot for me. Right? Okay. Let's grab those. Meanwhile, we check the settlement. Oh yeah, we still need... It's all celestial ore. Okay, so humans need celestial ore aplenty. We could buy some. We've got some spare wood. That's another upgrade. Well, this is worth it. Per unit, right? So if you have 23 zappers, it's 23 extra health points. Also... Craft some more troops. Whoops. And then we end the turn. Nice. That. Extra XP. Did we loot this? Right, and I should take care of the bandits just to, you know, just to prove a point. Home. Oh, I didn't pick that up. First, we upgrade. Wow. Yeah, well. Okay, so we have a full set of sappers. We leave the militia here and draft the I was about to say more of those guys, but they're gone. We don't have any money. Yeah, that's it. Beat the bandit. Yeah, this battle setup is definitely not easy. I think these you can unlock with a skill. These grey ones. This is a hard choice. 2 units of brigands. This time I can't get surrounded like last time. That was the death of me. Which is hard to avoid if they rush you like that, isn't it? So, defense for everybody. See, and my archer's already dead. And game stats, yeah, that's easy. It's not. Because without my ranged advantage, they make short work of me. And that shows how good the battle system is in this game. Right? I have the absolutely superior army in theory, and now I have only the poor rest of it. I should have made a quick save and tried the quick battle and see if they survived it or not. Yeah. So if, you know, if the threat assessment says easy, you don't trust it. It's like in Heroes of Might and Magic where you could never trust that. Ever. Good luck on searching for crystals, Mikaeus. Ah, that's harsh. Look at that, we lost 8 of them. 6, 8, 2. 2,000 gold, bone scimitar, stone and wood. Hardly worth it. Yeah. Hardly worth it. Interesting. It's also important to not randomly visit sources of power because they can take away 10 to 20% of your offense or defense depending on what kind of event you have in front of you, which is that's quite something. Right, let's see, we need lots more archers. And right now we've got a full complement there. Complement? I don't know. Right, and we would also be able to draft more doors. Meanwhile, we the next turn. Check this out. +2 movement, that's good. +1 movement, 50 XP. Alright, there. No troops available for upgrade. Because we don't have the money, probably. Oh, they don't upgrade their own. Huh. Okay, let's move up and do an exchange. Okay. No. Yeah, I don't have enough money. We can start moving south. Check for the research. I should give them more defense. So we can I think I need more gold now. Yeah. You can sell lots more of these. Yeah, okay. Defense. Okay. 3,500. I should be able to grab that. Okay. Ooh, that's more expensive. That's costing the ember I just gave away. Oh well, we get that bonus. And I'm gonna go for a bathroom break, and then I'll be back. And we finish the bandits, right? Just 5 minutes or something. All right. Welcome back. Stop the hectic music there. And try to defeat the final battle of this map. The border guards. It says easy, but you know, we know that's not correct. Let's see. What do I actually need extra? I could take a second bunch of shield order guys, but I'm gonna take the troubadours, I think. We can upgrade some of them. Yeah, but we will not wait for them. We will just fight. Ooh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. Easy. I don't believe a word. But in the corner we should be suited. Should be placed best. I could have split up the shield guys in two to get a zone of control and more mana, but oh, they've got 2 troubadour units. That's good for us. That's good for us. I'm gonna give defense to my archer. And the jig of jugs was what exactly again? Initiative, right? Yeah. So they act earlier. Oh look. And that's my character build now coming into full motion. Oi. They are reloading, yeah. I'll move them back. Oh right, their attack range is higher. Smash it. Bonk. That happens when my archers can shoot, as opposed to the previous fight where they couldn't, and I was completely lost. Big difference in composition of units, skills of the hero. Right? That's a difference. Battlefield setup. So I really like how the tactical combat works in this. It's pretty damn good. Small changes to the, I would call it formula. Oh yeah, I still have no money. Right, so we've got quite some rubies. But yes, fine. Oh look, take on 8 minstrels. It's not the final battle, it was just the border guards. Huh? I might need those units after all. Zoom, zoom, zoom. That's the end turn behavior, simple. As the triumphant Stoutheart forces approached Ashbourne, a wounded scout hailed them. The settlement of Hazel Point and Windshade send urgent requests for aid. And then, you know, stuff and things. Bit too much text for the stream. Okay, end the turn. Oh, simple ending turn is much simpler. Aha. It's his dudeness. It's Silkspool. You, my nemesis. Worthy opponents. Veteran. Veteran, okay. It's also damn expensive. Right, so we could upgrade the footman or give more ranged power. That's gonna help us most. But we don't have the troop strength currently. Right? So we're gonna get 30 troubadours. And then instead of 14 minstrels. How much of a difference will that make? I can't really tell. Leave one. Yeah, I think that's all we can do. Okay. We could try to get one of these bonuses. +2 movement. Oh, 2,000 gold, yes. I was hoping for something like 20 offense or something on the bonus, but no dice. No dice. So, what do we do after this game? I've got some options. Here we go. Oh, same setup as previously. They also have fort. And I'll do it like this again. I'll tell you about the options after this battle. So they're all veteran versions. We get lots of defense. I'll move up here and give them both an extra 25. And let's see. Veteran, yeah, we need to lower their damage. Get more defense. They get more initiative. Oh, yes. Spot on. What are they doing? They're aiming. Oh, God. Aiming. still reduce their deadly range again. Stock up on defense. And give my archers more initiative, hopefully. They take a turn before the enemy's elite shooters and before those guys. Yeah, perfect defense. So they are basically getting out of their fort to attack us. Their fort is not really an advantage then, is it? They could have waited and let me come. They didn't do that. Right, that guy's still reloading. Oh, I could shoot them. Yeah. Stand fast. Oh, range 2. I forgot. Ah, they can also poke past my guys. Fair enough. Can remove them. And then these guys get one on the head. I'll swap these two and shoot them. And oh, I have free range here. Nope. What's that? Sadly, I can't scroll through the battle log. That is down here, right? That would be nice. They are reloading. What can we do here? Ooh, yeah. Right, so if you have a different composition of your... Oh no, but it's in my shopping cart. Because you guys are so generous, I could get it. Otherwise, I'm not spending anything on games. Because I can't. But we have other options. Okay, we took the town. So, we took the town. Totally options. Yeah, I'm not in the mood to read a bunch of text. I thought we did free the city now. It's probably a nice story, you know, but it's a million text. Travel into Thunderwield. That's how town looks. They look really cool. And you have all the buildings on the map, not just in a town screen, which is, I think, worth the looks. And as soon as you know how the buildings look, it's also relatively easy to navigate. They've got an academy here. Income for Glimmerweave. More buildings. Simultaneously. More mana. And then veteran. Group size increase. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Defense tower. When enemies approach, you can... And better. and get all the upgrades here. We can still build something. Quarry. Nah. All on the Rangers. Ah, okay, that's how it works. Nice. Let's visit. And you can have big armies later on, right? Okay, so there's only one thing that I want to see before I stop with this game for today. And that's the other factions that you can play. Because all is well with, you know, those are the merchant mercenaries. And those are the necros. Oh, an okay amount of maps to start with. 4 corners, the standard. So 4 different factions to start with. It's quite enough. 5 would have been better. So, I talked about options, right? Because I want to play something easygoing after checking out Songs of Conquest for 3 hours and 30 minutes. So what we could do, there's Nova Drift, which is a top-down shooter, space shooter, where you fly out the right side of the screen and come back on the left side. And it has a pretty cool progression system where you can build different parts of your ship. You can equip different weapons and shields and ship hulls, and then you can craft a ship of your liking. It is very, very fancy progression system. Nova Drift, play that. And we could also do Striving for Light, because there's another update for it, and I could try to get as far as possible on that. We could do both. What else is there? I had another. I was checking through too many games today. And I was meaning to make a list of things to play, but I forgot to do that. I can play some more Chronicon. That's a good ARPG game. Sorry, I should have prepared this better. I had one more. I can't find it at this point. It was another top-down thing, and I forgot what it's called. Gun shooter with voodoo stuff. I reinstalled it today, so it should be in my list up here. Recent games or whatever. Oh, it could have been on GOG though. Bloody millions of things, right? Recent. Not Rogue Lords. Although that's a cool game. That's one I bought actually for myself. I can't remember what it's called. It was a really cool top-down shooter with a voodoo setting. With roguelike progression system and all that. I can't remember what it was called. Okay. So I guess I'm going to show you a bit of Nova Drift, and then we play Striving for Light. That's a good plan. Some very enjoyable games. So now, on Songs of Conquest though, we are the Oathbound, where you have rats and skeletons and cultists and toxicologists, Aurelian scholars, scavenged bones, they look really cool, vectors, and legion, which can of course all be upgraded. 8 different troops per faction is very nice. All with an upgrade. And then there was the veterancy that I didn't really understand yet on my end. So this is a non-campaign skirmish. All the factions are in. And then you just try to defeat them. That should turn out quite interesting. Right, so now we have our little excavation here, where we could draft troops, upgrade troops, and put them in defense mode. And we have 2 small build sites. A rat warren, a croft to produce gold, stone, wood, and garrison size increase. So I guess we start with the rats. Squeaky squeak. And we can only build 1 thing per turn unless we upgrade to an academy. I'm gonna grab some resources that we need. And this is generating gold for us. 75 per turn. And that's our first turn. I want to see the other units in action. That was calculating enemies' movements. Oh, we can get Oathbound. Early on, that's very powerful. In here, we could draft some rats. Oops. And build something to get us more gold. Should be able to defeat them. You can dedicate more resources to the AI movement calculation, so that it's probably a bit faster. Where are the enemies? I might just lose the first fight. Let's see. Let's see what they have, what we can do. It's all soldiers. And we have... Let's see. They generate order, arcana, and destruction. 2 order per turn. Destruction. Arcana. Psychic Spear is 4. 4 arcana. But they generate 1. So we get 2 order. That's these here. And this gives offense. So they are also sort of minstrels. That is very similar. Hopefully, it's not every faction has minstrels and swordsmen and shooters. That would be not so great. Okay, I'm gonna go to high ground and try to hold that. No. A Sing of Glory's gone. At least they've got different songs. Right. I would still have the high ground advantage here. Right. Strengthen. Oh. Okay, but that's going to use up 3 Arcana. I'm just going to give more defense to the Skellies. And they have to hold it. Oh, my cultists. Now, we need another Arcana. As soon as the cultist turn comes, that's going to happen. Alright, come on, kill them. Bloody hell. So, 10 damage. Not as much as I hoped. Got a lot of health, huh? Maybe it's worth it to wait. Oh, apocalypse. Right, okay. Now I think I have to use it now. Reduce that troop. Oh, my poor cultists. Come on, 2. Nice. Get some momentum. Kill 1 unit. Oh. Interesting. It's not the maximum amount of what we could do now. Two to 5. Why so much? Two to 5 damage, not kills. Yeah, I misread. Yeah, okay. He's got the advantage because they are standing on higher ground. The first fight. I thought I could do that, but obviously not. Here. Oh boy. So first impression is really good. I'm pretty sure the game needs a few things checked out during the early access that started 2 days ago, like balancing and there's some volume settings that I would need to slide around, maybe. It's most definitely not as easy as it looks. The combat is much more complex than in Heroes or King's Bounty. Mainly because of the addition of zone of control around each unit and the elevation being a big factor. Plus the mana generation via the troops, which makes it much more interesting for the player per combat. even simple combat, like you just saw, a simple combat can quickly turn this or that way depending on your character build, well, the hero's skills, right, and the troop setup. And they need to put the most work into how these power curves, how they develop. They need to make that work so that as soon as you get your 2 hero powers, that you're not instantly becoming super invincible. Obviously, one thing you have to balance is how you fight that in an AI battle like this here, like a skirmish. In the campaign, it's more scripted. It's a different experience. I always felt like Heroes of Might and Magic campaigns were, part of them were really hard. Even on normal difficulty, some of them were really, really tough. Because you didn't have the full balancing of the game in effect, but you had scripted effects from the campaign which were mostly bad for your character. So they need to get this power curve, this progression done right, and then they have a very good game here. Unless you hate the graphics, then obviously can't be helped, but the atmosphere, the presentation is fitting for what the game is very well. It plays nicely. The user interface is very clean, very useful. Buttons, it's not too confusing or anything. It needs a bit of getting used to if you come from Heroes of Might and Magic, for example. But yeah, this is good. Songs of Conquest. I'm most definitely going to play more of this, and I might just stream it again as soon as I'm getting a grip on some of the later game events and show you some late game stuff in a few weeks or months. I can't really tell, as it's going to take some time to get that far, but I can show you another stream of this in the later game, maybe in the skirmish instead of the campaign. The campaign has way too much text for my taste, at least for the stream. I don't want to read all that out loud for you. But yeah, it's good. It really is good.